All right, I think we are ready to begin. Let me just check. That looks good. All right, so yeah, I think we're ready to go. For anyone who watched last time, we spent upwards of 6 hours trying to get this damn shiny poltergeist, and failed just every single step of the way. So we are, I guess the technical term isn't reclaiming, but we are reclaiming that today. No matter what, it's definitely happening. Shiny Natu, that's a nice hunt. Good job. Kenny's favorite Pokemon is Shiny Xatu. Anyway, we are here with Scarlet version once again to finally get this damn tea. Yeah, okay, so my clock is currently set to just past midnight. And I have the static image of our target on screen because apparently Project Pokemon does not have the Gen 9 models, animated models available, which is weird. That's the first time I've ever known Project Pokemon not to have a resource, but it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and check our outbreaks, and so they can appear here and here. As far as I know, these are the only two places. We found it here last time, and the first one I did get shiny, I found here. So I'm pretty sure it's just these two spots. So what we have to do is... Nope, not game cards. You know, I'm thinking about now, maybe I should have done this part, hunting for the actual outbreak, before I streamed. Maybe I'm just being stupid. But we're already in it, so... And we have all the time in the world. Well, not all the time in the world. We have, technically, I need to be done by 10 o'clock. But, or we'll go a little bit longer, I think. We'll go till probably noon, I think. The only reason is, I have to run to Best Buy when they open, and they open at 10. But I think I'll probably go around 11. And then I will come home, head to sleep, and I'll do a second stream later tonight when I wake up. You know, assuming it doesn't take forever to find this damn thing. Hopefully, today doesn't go nearly as bad as it did last time. Let's also set this as close to midnight as possible. There we go. Like, I'm still shocked that we failed to get a single shiny in 6. Not even the shiny poltergeist, but we didn't even get a single phase in 6 hours with shiny power 3 and shiny charm. That's just insane to me. So we are earning our redemption today. As Zuko would say, I have to regain my honor. And it's very important this time that I keep track of my targets. Very important. Because I think part of the problem was we lost track of our 60. And as a result, when we finally got the notification that the outbreak was running thin, there was only like 15 spawns left. And I know that seems like a lot for, 15 different shiny checks per reset, but we want to try to maximize our workload here. Now, last time, it took us almost 40 minutes to even get the outbreak to spawn. So hopefully it won't take nearly as long. But yeah, I am thinking I probably should have had this ready by now, or before I started, so I apologize for that. Would have been here a little bit earlier. We'll start streaming a little bit earlier, but I stopped for breakfast after work. Didn't stay to write or anything. I didn't try to write at all last night, this morning. Just wasn't feeling it, which is kind of a disappointment. I've been on such a writing tear this past week, so it was a little disappointing not to have anything to put to paper. But that's okay. It's one day, and like I said, I've been writing basically nonstop for the last week, so I don't feel too bad about one night off. Speaking of nights off, actually this has nothing to do with nights off, but speaking of stuff I have to do and schedules to keep, I am officially caught up and ahead of schedule as far as content creation goes. I got every episode of this week's Zelda LP recorded, edited, uploaded, and custom thumbnailed. That feels good. I have Theme Team Thursdays recorded, edited, upload scheduled for Thursday. The only thing I need to do for that still is a thumbnail, and I didn't have what I needed to make a thumbnail for that particular series at work with me tonight. So I did the work I needed to do. Well, most of the work. I got the graphics I needed, and so at some point tonight, tomorrow, I will throw together that thumbnail, and by the time it premieres on Thursday morning, 10 a.m., it will be ready. So assuming everything goes to plan, I'm streaming tonight right now, obviously. I'm going to try streaming again tonight. Probably stream tomorrow. Stream Thursday. Like, the idea is to have 5 streams. A morning stream, an evening stream, today and tomorrow. Shoot. And then 1 stream on Thursday, don't know when, followed by another bulk recording session. And even then, my Thursday recording sessions aren't as long as my Monday recording sessions because I only have to do 3 episodes rather than 5. Well, okay, I only have to do 3 of the Zelda LP. I could do next week's Theme Team Thursdays at the same time. I'm not sure if I will. But I could do that. Stay on top of the workload so I don't fall behind like I did last week where I didn't get Theme Team Thursdays done at all. And I explained that a bit last time. There it is. Okay, we got the Poltergeist. Excellent. So what we're going to do now, we're going to save for sure. Let's go ahead and heal you. Okay, we're going to save again. So we have the Poltergeist outbreak. What we're going to do now is we're going to wait for those little notifications to go away. Once they have, we will go ahead and throw our sandwich together and start knocking out the Poltergeist. This time, keeping track of how many we knock out for sure. Hopefully. Actually, while that's doing that, actually, it won't take too long, right? We only did like 20, 30 of them. I do owe an art redemption from last stream that I didn't get around to. So I will do it right now since we have the time. Let's go ahead and where are you? Oh god, that thing is still here. Definitely an unsettling thing to just pop at you out of nowhere. So, as requested. Look, I can't promise I'm going to do this particular meme super duper well. But, I guess let's do... Poltergeist kind of has this oblong body with those eyes. Zoom in, Steven. Give yourself more space to work with. You got that goofy smile. And you got like these little blobby hands. Like that. And aren't you holding a stick kind of like Farfetch'd in this hand? You got some kind of stick, right? Not quite like Farfetch. That's an awful stick. That's an awful stick. And you kind of get like cracks down your front, right? Like your china's kind of cracked and stuff. And you get like little dots on your head, like the Sharingan, something like that, like this. I think that's how you look. I feel like I'm missing something here. I guess you kind of got some dark spots, right? Like, I'm not doing color, so it doesn't really matter. But I guess we'll just. Oh god, he looks so bad. All right, now we got to do. So. Nope. 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 Let's do. Nope, that looks awful. Oh man, I'm so bad at drawing. Oh, what was that? What was that? And then you have it like kind of on the other side too, right? You know, I know how to do this. I know how I can do this. Let's just edit, copy, edit, paste, move you, and then let's flip you. Transform, flip, horizontal. That was vertical, you liar. Edit, transform, flip, horizontal. That is not oh wait, hold on, I'm stupid. The canvas is turned. That is in fact horizontal. Transform, vertical. There we go. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? That's not gonna work at all. All right, hold on. You have to figure something out. What if we kind of do the hands overlapping like that? Apply that transformation. And then, oh no, that's not an eraser. Actually, just be smart about this. Just delete it like that. There, that's something. And then we gotta draw little thumb out on this side. Oh, we need to move that layer down. Hold on. Oh no. Merge with layer below. There we go. This looks horrible, by the way. And then let's come over here. That looks horrible. I guess we'll just draw your hair kind of like. We still draw him with like. And like little tears running down his face. And then we need to move him. There's not space to finish this. Move you right about here. I think that should be good. Clear that. I say clear that. And then I need to turn this song off loop. It's been playing on loop for 20 minutes almost. Let's see. There he is. Demon, what are you doing? What are you doing? I need to just make these a little bit smaller, I think. And then grab you. Nope. Grab you. Sure. And we'll put you right here. Uh-huh. Can't really get him in super tight with the rest of his body, but we'll do like maybe like that. Let's take the whole thing. Nope. Take the whole thing I said. Move it. Make like right there. There. We have my rendition of the "It's been 3,000 years" meme. Oh no, hold on. It's not clear on screen. There it is. This is what peak Pokemon art looks like, ladies and gentlemen. So take a few seconds to bask in it, how wonderful it is. Appreciate it, love it, fear it. So I've had the song playing for almost 20 minutes. What's that new song? That Yuki Goddess, whatever, Shot Trick or whatever it's called. Look, I know the internet's a weird place. I know the internet has very weird feelings about this character. We don't gotta get into that. But if nothing else, the soundtrack that it debuted to, that the trailer debuted to, is insane. I don't even like that kind of music, but it got me hooked instantly. Unfortunately, there isn't a version of the track without the stupid Japanese dub. I'm gonna get so much hate for saying stupid Japanese dub. Sorry, the Japanese dub. Unfortunately, there's no version of that track without the Japanese dub, and so I can't have like a clean rip of it, which is a shame. So let's go ahead and get rid of this now. Boom, we're back to what we were doing. So it's a huge shame because I actually really that is not a shiny. No, it's not. Okay. I really dig that track. It's such a bop. And I've been showing it to everyone I can. Playing it a lot. I love it. I love it. I like I said, I know that's not the primary reason people like this game. The titular character is bait. I'll say that. But I see why the internet likes it. I see why the internet likes her. I won't comment on the specifics myself, but I totally get it. And was it spicy and sour last time that got a shiny 3 encounter 3? For the purpose of getting the 60 encounters, I'm not going to waste my salty herba. If this hunt starts looking like it's going to take forever, then I will switch to that simpler recipe. But for now, we don't mind doing it this way. Oh, this song is so good. Painting Grays by Emmett Fenn is such an insanely good song. Oh no, please don't fall off. Is it? No, it's not over already, is it? It's not. Anyway, Painting Grays, Emmett Fenn. Look it up. It is an amazing track. It's a pretty short song, only about 3 minutes long, I think. And I've gotten criticized for it, but like, oh, it sounds video gamey because it has kind of like those old chiptune beeps and boops as part of the hook. But it's such a good song. Such a good song. The chiptunes actually do the song so much justice. All right. There we are. This should give us Encounter and Shiny Ghost 3, if I recall correctly. Can I make a minor adjustment here? That's all I want to see. Just want to keep track of my audio levels, like Sparkling 3, Encounter 3. Okay. So now, what we do... Can I move? Thank you. We're going to go over here to where the poltergeists are. And we are going to be very, very careful in our counts. Okay, first thing we're going to do is actually deal with this. Oh, no. I meant this. No, I want to just target you. Yeah, just got to get this thing out of my face before we do anything else, because it's just going to be a distraction and it's going to make it hard to see. Alright, we go Seed Bomb for super effective. Still stupid, you can't one-shot these. Alright, anyway, poltergeist done. Now, get off this and start counting. 1. 2. 'Where the hell's 3? 3. 4. What the hell? Oh, hold on. 5. We're at 5. Today's the day I finally get a damn shiny on stream. I have been sitting with that little factoid that Garrett threw at me last time all weekend. That's definitely too far to be one of ours. That might not be. Let's say 6. Let's say, no, let's call this 6, just to be safe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. That's 10, Steven, 10. 11. Look, there's a whole bunch over here that are not it, but we're going to go KO them. Yo, how you doing? I am doing good. How about you? No, attack these, Breloom. Yeah, these poltergeists are definitely not part of the outbreak, and that's okay. Is that a blue Fearow? That must be... I don't even know. What gen is Fearow blue? That looks like the Pokemon Center trading machine Fearow, but I can't tell. That might be Coliseum, though. What did I say? We're at 10? 11? 12? 13? 14? 15? 16? 17? I'm almost certain that isn't Gento. I'm pretty sure it's Coliseum because I have Shiny Fearow in gold, and I'm pretty sure it's just gold. What number did I just say? Is that 15? 16? Oh no. Even. We promised we would focus. Let's say 16. 17. We're getting a little far. I'm not going to count this one. 18. 19. 'Where are you? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, no, that's a Starly. Did I say 19? I'm pretty sure I said 19. That should be far enough. Picnic, despawn everything. All right, back to it. 19. 20. 20. No, that's a C-Dot. I want this. Stop moving. What? 20. Um, 21. Breloom, get over here. Where the hell did they go? We had this problem once last time where they just refused to spawn for a while, despite having the sandwich in the outbreak. 21. It's not dusk yet, so the Heracross are not overriding the spawns. 22. $23. 23. Pretty sure these are close enough. 24. I'm also keeping an eye on the tag on the top right that says that the number's going down. 25. 26. The number is starting to go down. Okay. Threshold 1. The number is starting to go down. What did I say? 26. 27. Nice shiny Ekans. As usual, I have the shiny Pokemon Discord channel open off screen, and someone got themselves a shiny Ekans and Fire Red or Leaf Green, one of those two. I'm a gamer too. I love Diablo, Dota, and Stardew Valley. So I don't play Dota. I actually don't know much about it at all. But I am a pretty big fan of Diablo 4, and I love Diablo 3. And Stardew Valley is a lot of fun too. That's 29, I think, by the way. 30. Where are you? Hold on. Is that 31? I think that's close enough to be part of the outbreak. 31. I just saw you. 32. Are you 33? I think you might be. 33. Go away, Girder. Just go away. Get out of here. $34. Well, all right, let's do another picnic reset. Let's do it about right here, I think. What'd I say? 34? 34? Nope, you can't be on the desk. You bad cat. Anyway. What'd I say? 34? Where are you? Maybe I was still too close. I think these are close enough. 35. 36. 37. That might be too far. I'm going to say 36. 37. 38. As soon as he knocks it out. I thought I saw another one floating around here. Oh yeah, right there. 39. Hit him. Get away from the Ekans and hit him. 39. 40. 41. 42. 42. 42. Oh, hold on. 43. Oh, my eyebrow's really itchy. 43. 44. Is that one? No, it's a cutie fly. here we go. 45. 46. 47. Where are you running? What is that? Is that Poltergeist? No. 48. 49. Are these guys close enough? 50. I think they are. 50. 51. 52. Is that 53? That's a cutie fly. 53. 54. 55, I think. Is that close enough? I think so. Is this close enough? Is that 56? I'm going to say not. I'm going to say 55. $56. 57. 58. 59. Okay. Okay, we're at 60. Okay, so Braylon, come back. We're at 60. So I think the ones that were too far away, that I thought were too far away, were probably close enough. So we are at 60. So we're going to save the game. We have our highest shiny odds threshold for this outbreak. So now, what we're going to try to do is just shiny check without KOing. Now I'm going to have the same problem I had before, is it's very hard for me to keep track because they're so tiny and they flit about. It's going to be pretty hard for me to track which ones I've checked and which one I haven't. And as you can see from the target image in the corner, the difference is very subtle. It's a very dark green that's almost imperceptible at a glance. At least for me it is. How much longer are we at on the sandwich? 15 minutes. Okay, that's about right. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. We're going to run from you. What I'm doing is getting far enough to do a picnic so I can try to force new spawns. And this corner right here is kind of my go-to spot. So, picnic. All right, go back. We're just gonna go straight for the outbreak spot. And there's a couple over here already. Are you green? No, there's one over here. I lied. Are either of you green? No. Are you green? No. Pants, you're not green. You're not green. I still love you, though. Alright, so we're just going to reset again. This should be far enough, honestly. Go back. That might not have been far, actually. Far enough. Damn it, my head is in the way. Hold on, I'm going to have to make a minor adjustment here, I think. I think I have to move my face. Move you and just put you over here. There. I just can't not have a whole section of my screen. I actually found this game because my best friend plays it, and that's why I'm here watching your stream. Well, I appreciate that. Your best friend has good taste. Are you green? No. You are not green. Are either of you green? Negative. Negative. No. 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 I think I've checked you already. So yeah, this is the downside to not KOing. Is that I just can't tell what I already have and have not encountered. But we're only doing it this way for the duration of the sandwich. If we haven't found it by the time it expires, when we do the next sandwich, when we reset and do the next sandwich, I guess we wouldn't reset, would we? Because we've already saved. When we do the next sandwich, we'll knock out, and if we get rid of the outbreak, we'll just reset. Because knockouts are so much easier to keep track of. No, no, stop. Nope. Nope. Pretty sure I just checked you. No. 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 So rather than just sit here and repeat no, no, no a million times, let's talk about something else. As far as the YouTube channel goes, I am up to episode, well, when it premieres on Thursday, the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages LP will be up to episode 12. And it's looking like it will be finished by episode 16-ish? 17? I originally estimated 19, 20 at the latest. And then I actually broke it down section by section, what all I thought I had to do still. It started to look more like 17. And then I was actually able to get 2 sections done in one episode that I thought were going to take 2 separate episodes. So it's looking like 16. Maybe 17, possibly 18 if I decide to do some cleanup before I finish the game. But it's not looking like it'll be necessary. If that ends up being the case, if the Ages LP finishes on 16-17, in other words, if it's done by next week, then I will begin its counterpart. I will begin Seasons and get the LP of that going. Oh, shit. It is just about dusk in the game, though, which means all these spawns, if yesterday's pattern holds true, are about to be replaced by Heracross for a few minutes, which is kind of super annoying, but I don't know. I'm feeling a lot better about today than, well, I mean, I guess I can't feel much worse than I felt last time I streamed, right? Because it was just 6 hours of failure. It was, let's just say that I ended up taking it personally. I ended up getting in my head about it and got very into the whole self-defeatist mentality, and there was a moment where I thought maybe I just didn't want to stream anymore. Yeah, I know, I didn't mean to do that. But then I realized I was being stupid. So stop, just press your buttons correctly. Can you idiots not fight right now? Pants. No. Sorry about that. So yeah, here are the Heracross and Toadskull. We're just not going to get any of our spawns for a few minutes. Dusk lasts, I think, is it 2 minutes, 3 minutes? And we have 9 minutes on the sandwich, so it's not really worth it to... Well, I guess I wouldn't reset anyway, right? See, now that the camera's over here, I feel like I'm cutting myself off. A little bit better. Not much. Not much. Actually, hold on. Can I move you somewhere, like right down, here, I guess? And then can I move you just down like that? There we go. That's better. All right, let's go ahead and now the only downside to having my big fat head where it is now I can't see exactly on my map where the outbreak is. But that's all right. It's nighttime. The Heracross and the Toad-Schools are gone now, hopefully. And we can get back to hunting the tea. You're not gone yet. Is it not? Nope. It's nighttime. Go away. Get out of here. Of course, with it being nighttime now, there's going to be freaking ghosts everywhere, which is a huge pain in the ass, actually. So I'm wondering if maybe I should, because nighttime lasts half an hour. And I really don't want all these Ghastlies and whatnot clogging up my spawns. We got 7 minutes on the sandwich. We'll stick with it for 7 more minutes. That's fine. It would be a waste to waste the sandwich, so. It's only 12:30 a.m. on my Switch, so we have almost 24 hours to get this damn target, and we are getting it. No matter what happens today, we are getting it. If it doesn't happen in this stream, it will be tonight's stream. I guarantee it. Hopefully. Hopefully. I can't see. I saved at 60, right? I think we just start KOing. I think we just start KOing. We're at... Do I stream regularly? Yes. I try to stream Monday through Thursday. I try to stream at least 5 times. Morning and evening on Tuesdays, morning, evening Wednesdays, wild card for Thursdays, and if I have time, I do it on Mondays. But usually my priority for Mondays is bulk recording content for the YouTube channel, and we don't always get a stream that day. I don't record or stream or do any of that stuff on the weekends because I work 12-hour shifts all weekend, and I just don't have the time or inclination to do both. So this is the ideal time to catch me, if you're so interested. Actually, with my mug on this side of the screen, I can actually see my Greyland's HP bar. So we don't have that heartbreaking moment of hope that we had last time. Where? Okay, here we go. Got a few more over here. When we do, well, we'll do a reset because we are obviously going to knock out everything, and we're not going to save over that. Once we either run out time on our sandwich in 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or we clear out this outbreak, we are going to reset. And then it's nighttime. What we'll do is we'll throw up a shiny grass sandwich, specifically to get rid of all of these Ghastly you see everywhere. You guys are just cluttering up all my spawns. Go away. I guess I could just KO them, right? Let's move out a little bit and throw down a picnic. Just to be sure, I feel like I always have to check. Please tell me I don't have autosave on. No, it's off. All right, let's throw down a save, or not a save, not a save, a picnic. That's what I want to throw down. Hey, Pants, how you doing, bud? Where are you? You know, when I finally get this damn tea, the shiny tea, I'm going to be so thrilled, right? Like, obviously, I'll be very happy, especially considering how badly it went last time. It'll be a little sad that Garrett's not here for it. You know, he is the most invested in these hunts. And the one who felt the need to remind me that since I have begun streaming, I have never successfully managed a shiny hunt while he's watching. So that sucks. But I did go back and look at my my clips on YouTube, and I did actually get a few shiny hunts done on stream. Brute Bonnet, whatever the Mismagius one's called, I can't remember. A handful of the Paradox Pokemon. He just wasn't there for them, so it wasn't as big a failure as I thought. But that was still 2 years ago, so it'd be nice to maybe get something more recent on the channel. Do I have that? Yeah, I have that light set. Okay, my face just really itches, so I thought maybe I had the light I'm sensitive to on. How many? 2 minutes left. I think we're gonna go ahead and just reset here. I seriously. Now, why would you do that? Why would you get in my way? Go, stop following me. Yes, I guess we're gonna knock this last one out. Are you really doing this again? Go away. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and just reset here. The sandwich is basically expired anyway. And we're gonna put together a grass sandwich. I know why. Everything. It just, pants was just up here and it's almost summertime and I desperately need to brush them. My cats are shedding so bad and it's affecting the air in my bedroom. Alright, let's go picnic. Oh my gosh, like I can just feel it all over me. It's so gross. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to talk to you. Just let me make my sandwich. Okay. So, lettuce, tomato, onion, green bell, and hamburger. And then any two. I forget, did sweet work for this combination? I feel like we're going to try it. I can't recall. I know one of these combinations didn't work. Okay, let's see. Start with tomato stacking over here as far to the corner as I can get it. And now I think we were able to drop 2 pieces of lettuce without it affecting our sandwich quality. So let's try to stack this. Don't do it. Okay. Next, let's throw some onions here because this is like a flat-ish surface. And peppers should just go right there. There we go. We managed. Now, if this isn't the correct recipe for the shiny encounter 3, what we'll do is we'll keep doing it until we get the right combination, then we'll reset to get my ingredients back and then do that combination. But I think this was the combination, sweet and sour. I'm planning to start playing the game soon. Hopefully we can team up sometime. That'd be cool. It's always fun to shiny hunt with other people. Okay, sparkling, and no, catching. So it was not sweet and sour. So it must be sweet and spicy. So let's test it out real quick. Lettuce, tomato, onion, bell, hamburger, spicy and sweet. I'm almost certain it had to have been this. Alright, let's go back to the hamburger. Put you as far over here as I can. Tomato over here. Alright, let's just toss lettuce in the center. as best I can without it falling everywhere. B2W, do you mind if I share your channel link with my friends? My friend plays this game too, and I think they'd love to check it out. Hey, I would love that. I would appreciate that. Go ahead. Absolutely. All right, let's throw down the onions and the peppers. I'm also on YouTube under the same name, Sev Henry. If you or your friend are ever interested in checking out my recorded content, I also upload my VODs from here there as well. Shameless self-promotion, shameless plug. What you doing, Pants? Hey, bud. How you doing? All right. So shiny encounter, sparkling encounter. There it is. I noticed that we were gonna reset, but we're not. We're not. I got enough Herba Mystica that I'm not super concerned about it. What are you doing? What are you doing? I noticed your Champa looks a bit simple. Maybe, but I like it. You know, I did do my own banners, my own emotes, and all that, so I'm pretty happy with it. Just keep an eye on that. Is that a Poltergeist? I believe it is. It most certainly is. Come back here. The question is, do we get the shiny on this sandwich? My gut's telling me no, but my heart's telling me yes. Man, I don't know why I'm itching so bad. Go away, Spinnerack. Just my POV, but adding some custom artwork would make it a lot. No, I get what you're saying, and you know, I am working on improving stuff, but I'd much rather do it myself. You know, it's what I prefer. So I do appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna politely decline. Is that a shiny Ghastly? No, it's not. Okay. It's not. Where are you? There are not many left. I know. That's fine. Are you a Poltergeist? No, you're a Swaddle. My IG is Ira Martin. I actually don't use Instagram, so if you would like to reach out to me, you can do so through Twitter. That's really the only social I use. But like I said, I'm really not interested in commissioning anyone right now. Sorry about that. Discord's an option. Same username here if you want to reach out to me, but you know, I've already made it pretty clear what my intentions are. Shiny? No, no shiny. I'm just waiting for that telltale shake of the head that he says. Can't hit this thing because it's shiny, but so far, nothing. How far are we? An hour in? That's not awful, I guess. The outbreak has to be very nearly cleared out, so we are preparing to just reset. Because it's looking like we're not going to get the shiny on the sandwich. Alright, I think it is time to reset. Let's go ahead and do that. It is 9:36. If I'm going until 11, that means we have just under an hour and a half. But that's alright. Like I said, if we don't get it this morning, we will try again tonight. If we don't get tonight, we're pretty pissed though, not gonna lie. Make a sandwich. Lettuce, tomato, onion, pepper, hamburger, spicy, sweet. You know, I wonder if maybe I'm being an idiot doing the sandwich like this. Maybe I should just lay them out in a row. Might be easier to stack my ingredients like that, but I mean, we have a method that works, right? And done. What? Oh, the nature. Okay, that makes more sense. Minor adjustments here. Alright. Sorry, give me just a second to adjust. There we go. That feels better. Encounter, sparkling. Here we go. Yes, all done. Now again, the dream would be to get shiny with a mark. Would love it, but I will settle for just the shiny. And since this is an outbreak, it's highly likely that the shiny will be the masterpiece form. But if for some reason we get the counterfeit form or whatever it is, we're not keeping that. Like that's the only real rule for this hunt is perfection or bust. Wouldn't it suck if the game had like a one shiny per species rule and it just refused to spawn another shiny of this species because I already got it once? That would be brutal. That would actually be kind of infuriating. Of course, at that point, I'm just borrowing trouble because that's not how that works. Why does it sound like that? Is this? I think that's a little bit better. I don't know why I feel like I have to adjust the gain on this mic pretty frequently, but here we are. Stop crouching. The real question is going to be, when I finally encounter the shiny, am I going to save in front of it? I think probably not, because we do have the imprisoning Uxie to avoid any memento shenanigans. And I don't want to save on the off chance that it's not the masterpiece form, because that would devastate me. If I saved, called it, and it wasn't the correct one. And then all these spawns were wasted. Where are you? It's a little early for Heracross to be out. I must have other crap in the way. Hold on. I don't see any, so let's do this. Let's step up. Damn it. Damn it all. Go away. Let's picnic. Yo, Shiny Monferno looks clean as hell in Legends Arceus. It's a shame I don't like that Pokemon. Not many left in the outbreak. So just about time to reset once again. Alright, it said not many, not none. Where are you? I think these are probably too far away. But there's always a chance that they can shine independently from the outbreak, so I'll go ahead and counter them. We've definitely long since maxed out on Poltergeist ingredients. I mean, not that it matters. I'm not really doing anything with them. No, not Ghastly, Poltergeist. Oh, come on, Ghastly. I mean, I guess an extra tiny or extra large one would still qualify as a marked because it would have the... No, it wouldn't have the mark unless it was the tiniest or largest possible variant. So yeah, no, I wouldn't be okay with that. Where are you? You know, I could put my camera back now, but I'm not manually checking. I mean, I guess there's no downs. Why did you not target the one right in front of you? The only reason we have to stop around 11, if not 12 at the latest, is because last stream I mentioned that I was going to pick up a piece of equipment for the streams. And I never actually got around to doing that. So I need to do it today because it's Tuesday. I've got the next 3 days off. It would be nice to have it. I wouldn't use it for this hunt because I'm not counting individual encounters. But it'd be good to have for the rest of the hunts where I am doing random encounters and resetting. I think we will go ahead and put our face back to where it was. Just so I can keep an eye on the outbreak. There we go. This outbreak should be expiring any second now. Maybe after these last two poltergeists? Where'd you go? There you are. Outbreak gone? Not yet. Okay, so outbreak gone. Let's go ahead and just check it because it's there. Okay. So let's reset again. Hopefully it'll be day soon and I won't have to keep doing this particular sandwich. Lettuce, tomato, onion, bell pepper, hamburger, spicy, sweet. Alright, let's just try making a sandwich like a normal human being. And not... See, now, this is why I didn't do it, because I knew it wasn't going to work. I could not get all four of these ingredients on one side. That's okay, though. We'll give it a shot. How bad could it be, really? No, no, don't you fall off that sandwich. Don't do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Don't you fall off. 3. Stop moving. Oh, this is a good song. Demons by Fatboy Slim is amazing. Full transparency, a lot of the songs on this playlist I actually discovered watching Sense8 on Netflix for the first time. Say what you will about that show, the characters, the plot, the writers, whatever. I know it can be divisive because of some of the content. If nothing else, it has a stellar, absolutely peak soundtrack. Some of my favorite songs of all time I discovered watching that show. So it goes without saying, I highly, highly recommend. What, did I not go far enough away? Try again. There we go. Oh, damn you, Fomantis. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I couldn't meet the... I couldn't mute the mic in time for the first one. I'm sorry. That was gross. Actually, I could have just tapped right here. I have to remember that that's there. Anyway, back to the hunt. Distractions over. Go away, Toad School. Get out of my face. Actually, I might have to knock them out because they are grass spawn, so they might be taking up the encounter slots. Man, do I feel another sneeze coming on already? Where are you? Where are you? Braylon, attack this. Yeah, look at all these toads. I think they are cluttering up my outbreak encounters. Or outbreak spawns. I could be full of shit. I'm not 100% sure on how the outbreak spawning works. Like, for example, I know because it's an outbreak, it prioritizes those spawns. But at dusk, the Heracross spawn in mass, and they completely override my outbreaks for the 2-3 minutes that dusk occurs. So I don't know if other natural spawns clutter up those same spawn slots. I apologize. I'm a little tired. Got off work at 7 a.m. Obviously, I haven't slept yet because I came straight home. Well, not straight home, but I came home to do this. And I don't get to go to bed till noon-ish. Somewhere around that. I want to be awake, again, no later than 10 p.m. Because of how badly this hunt went last Thursday, it totally screwed up my schedule for, like, my recording for the channel and all that. Among other things, I didn't get to do my nightly walk. I didn't eat properly. By the time I finished, I had a hunger migraine, the whole nine, right? So I would like to be awake. I'd like to be in bed and getting to sleep around no later than 1 p.m. And then I'd like to be awake no later than 10. 11 at the latest. And then I would stream until 4 a.m. That's when I'd get up and go for my nightly walk. And actually, shoot, I can't do that. I mean, I guess I can. I have to meal prep. I have not meal prepped for the week yet, and that's how good habits are broken, is by not maintaining them, and I desperately need to maintain my current good habits. And meal prepping is one of them. Which means I actually have to go to the grocery store too. Ugh. I hate shopping. I hate shopping so much. it just gives me nothing but, I don't want to say anxiety, but I hate going into stores, looking through shelves, going down aisles, trying to figure out what to get. And I know what I need, right? I'm just gonna get chicken and I think probably spinach. Actually, fuck, what I really want, what I really want, I want jalapeno poppers so bad. I want to go buy the stuff to make some jalapeno poppers, but they're so not good for you. The way we make them, and this is a recipe that I learned working for my boss. We do jalapenos sliced in half and cored, and then we fill them with cream cheese, green onion, cumin, garlic. Actually, I think just those four. And sharp cheddar. Like you do like a filling. And it's so good. It's so good. I didn't even like jalapenos before I discovered his recipe. And now it's like, it's one of my favorite treats in the whole world. But all that cream cheese and stuff, it's just not good for you. And so I only make them a few times a year. And like, there's a part of me that's thinking it might be that time of year. It is springtime. It's definitely a let's make it for the trip to the lake kind of treat. Dude, do I want to do that? I mean, yes, of course I want to do that, but am I gonna do that? That's such a dangerous proposition. I don't know. I don't know. No. Yep. So, where? Go away. Why are you following me? Neither one of these are particularly strong, but maybe we can one-shot you nonetheless. We are like 40 levels over you. Nope. Just couldn't manage it. What was I don't remember what I was trying to say. I don't remember what I was trying to say. I was talking about those jalapeno poppers that are beckoning me, but I don't remember where I was going after that. Go away! It looks like dawn will be approaching soon. And then I can switch back to ghost sandwiches. Yeah, it's definitely dawn. Okay. Go away, Fomantis. Oh, hold on. The outbreak's gone. I didn't even notice that. Man, do I want to make those poppers? Because here's the thing. Like, I'll make a tray of them, a baking sheet full of them. And then they usually last about a week. Because I'll buy 20 peppers and that's 40 poppers. I don't know. I'm tempted. Of course, that'll mean not getting to bed till even later. Till, I mean, I guess I could make them tonight after I walk, but if I'm making them, I want them right the hell now, you know? You know? Go away. All right, let's go ahead and throw the picnic up here. So I know this is sufficiently far away. I think we have cloves of garlic already. I'm sure of it, actually. I'm pretty sure I saw it on top of the fridge. We've got cumin. I know we got cumin. We definitely would need cheddar, cream cheese, and green onion. But I can just get that at Food Line right down the road. Yo, do I do that? Am I gonna be bad and make jalapeno poppers? You see how perfect I just stacked all of those onions on top of each other? Get out of here. Sorry, I'd have to answer a message. Okay. Go back to Discord. All right. Sparkling Ghost level 3. Encounter Ghost level 3. Title Ghost level 3. Let's get this damn tea. This is gonna be the sandwich. I'm feeling lucky. I saw that cutie fly and saw that was a lighter shade than the poltergeist, and I was sure that was it for a second. That was devastating. Will you knock out the kill it? You target everything else besides what I want you to, but you won't target the damn Heracross that's right in front of you? The Heracross that's chasing me down at that? Where are you going? I feel like my Breloom is an idiot. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I realize that he perfectly encapsulates the spirit of my cat. Because Pants, he's a good cat, he's a loyal cat, but he's a fucking moron. Aren't you, Pants? Pants? Where are you? No, Pizza Hut, I am not interested in your specials. Especially after a few weeks back when I finally ordered for you guys for the first time in months and you still managed to fuck up my order. Not once. Not twice. Actually, yeah, I think twice. Twice in one night. But still. You had your shot and you blew it. Is it possible that I'm not at 60 plus? Like, I know we counted them out. And I'm pretty sure I went over 60. But is it possible we just didn't? Like, just somehow I screwed it up? Oh, you prick. What the fuck were you thinking doing that? He didn't attack. He turned away and I thought that was it. What an asshole. Pardon my language, but that was like, my heart stopped for a second. Moment. What are you doing, Breloom? Here's the thing, even if we aren't at 60, like on every reset, because we're KOing everything, we're getting past 60 every reset. So either way, we do have the max shiny odds. And this is what, our fourth full sandwich? Third full sandwich? I think it's our third. Go get him. Poltergeist is genderless. what we need to do, just so I can have an idea of the numbers we're doing. On the next reset, I'm going to start counting how many Poltergeists we KO between resets. Just so I know when I can start whining about being over odds again. You know, it'd be really cool though. This really weird, obscure thing. If this fucking tea shined already. I know that's basically unheard of. A very niche thing, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Come back here. Is this going to turn into Aqua Breed Tauros 2.0? Because it feels like at this rate, that's what this hunt is turning into. And for the love of God, I don't ever want to go through that again. Where are you? Braylon, come here. There's still more, huh? See, I feel like these are too far to be part of the outbreak. I'm almost certain they are. Maybe not this one. Definitely not these. All right, that's sandwich number 3 that I thought that was it for a second. I thought there's no way that's a different shade, and no, there wasn't. It wasn't. So we're just knocking out these last few just to see. I don't think these were part of the original outbreak. I'm pretty sure once the outbreak indicator on a map disappears, that's all from the outbreak. These are just natural spawns. Kind of just wasting time here. Why are we wasting time here when I've got somewhere to be in an hour? All right. We reset again. We reset again. This is sandwich number 4. So it can't be sandwich number 4. We're only an hour and a half in. Oh, yeah, I guess it could be because we're not going by time. We're going by outbreak encounters. Let's go make a sandwich over here. Oh, damn you. You're okay. That's just insulting. Go away. Just leave. Just get out of my face. What we're actually gonna do to there's a word I'm thinking of and I can't place it. To maximize our efficiency, we're gonna save here so we can just picnic up right away between resets instead of having to run out here every time. right, let's do it again. I think we just do red onion and salty at this point. I'm kind of tired of making sandwiches. That's so much faster. And I'm pretty sure it's one portion of the ingredient, right? I mean, I guess we'll find out, right? Oh, Pat Benatar. We'd love her here. That doesn't belong there. Sparkling 3 and counter 3. That's what we're looking for. Love is a battlefield. We are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. Searching our hearts for soul. I apologize for my awful singing, but you have to learn to live with it. What? Just hit him. Oh, we're supposed to be counting. Is that 5? I think that's 5. We're gonna assume it's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. I have a bug bite on my arm. Is that why that's itching so bad? What did I say? 13? Pretty sure these don't count, but we're gonna count them anyway. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. Oh. 19. 20. Why? Why even get in my way? You were fleeing me. What did I say? 20? 21. Or as Shady would say, 20 man. Sorry, that's not a good imitation. Where the hell are you? 22. I'm just trying to get a rough idea of how many encounters I left. 23. 24. No, 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 no. 25. Stop chasing me. Man, I don't know why my face is itching so bad. We're not using the light that I have a sensitivity to. Maybe I just need a shave. Maybe that's the problem. Was that 26? I think so. 27. Why not? I'm not going to Ekans. That's right there beside you. 28. 29. 30. 31. Will you just go away? $32. 33. 34. 35. Yeah, I thought he did again for a second. But I didn't get excited that time. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. No, wait, it's already almost dusk. Damn it. 41. 42. That's a cutie pie. 43. 44. 45. 46. I feel like I must have miscounted here. 47. 48. 49. 50 sounds like a lot. 50? Really? 50. We'll have to do a better count next time. Man, is it really almost dusk already? No way. Where the hell did you go, Breloom? Jesus. If we are getting about 50 per reset, that means we're already at 200 between 4 resets. I think it's not that high, though. I think it's probably around 40. Because, again, I'm pretty sure some of these are definitely not part of the outbreak. So I'm hesitant to count those. So, like, the outbreak is gone. Nope, come back here. Okay, yeah, it must not be close to dusk. I thought it felt way too soon to be close to dusk. Red onion. Salty, salty. Yo, I want those magic plate sets so bad, but I just can't afford it right now. It would be irresponsible. Sorry, just answering a message from my mother. You know what? I'm looking at my Poltergeist. It's been 3,000 years meme sketch, and I'm so much more proud of that than I am of that Esper I drew. Go, go, go. We've got stuff to do. It is 10:20, so Best Buy's been open for 20 minutes now. Where are you? Seriously, where are you? I wonder if this specific location is just bad for shiny hunting. Like, I don't remember having this issue of there being a bunch of non-outbreak poltergeist spawns at the other location across the river there. But it was also been a couple weeks, and I could just... I could have just gotten really lucky there, because I got it on my second sandwich, I think? First or second sandwich. But again, in Scarlet and Violet, if you're using Charm plus Outbreak plus Sandwich, it's really not common for shiny hunts to go this long. Because we're going, what, on 2 hours here and 6 hours last time, so 8 hours for a shiny. There's nothing I could be doing differently, honestly. Like, I'm starting to wonder if these guys over here in this little corner are part of the outbreak or not. Because there's always a bunch spawned here, even when the outbreak disappears. And so... I wonder if I'm wasting my time KOing those. Like, I can't not KO them, right? I have to KO them either way. Just on the chance that they're shiny. But, I don't know, man. I don't feel good about this location. Go away, Leaveney. I already shiny hunted your whole family. Where are my ghosties? Seriously, where are you? Where the... It's not dusk. Here's the thing. I'm really hesitant to end the stream at 11. Because if we have to wait until tonight to continue the hunt, that puts us on a very strict timer. Because we only have until midnight console time before the outbreak will vanish. And I can't adjust the clock and move it back because that forces outbreaks to reset. So it's kind of a crappy catch-22 situation. I either commit to hunting this thing for all the morning and early afternoon until I get it, in which case I don't make it to Best Buy today and I don't get to bed till late, and as a result I wake up. What? God damn it, you did it again. How dare you? Anyway, if I force myself to stream into the afternoon because I'm worried about the timer, it means I probably don't get to Best Buy. I probably don't get to the grocery store. And if I do, it'll mean getting to bed significantly later than I wanted to. Because like I said, I want to be in bed no later than 1. And that's in 2.5 hours. Stop doing that. Keep getting my hopes up, yo. Actually, basically, if I don't get it now, I won't be able to hunt it later tonight. Not without completely resetting the whole new outbreak. Which means we'll have wasted the Herba Mystica we used to get to the 60 this morning. Dude, I'm actually pretty fed up with this hunt, not gonna lie. It's just refusing to cooperate. I mean, Garrett put it very succinctly. This was a hunt I should have been done with 6 hours ago. And I'm pretty sure this has gone even longer than my claw hunt. I'm pretty sure I got that in about 4 hours. It happened off stream when I finally got it, but I did get it like the same day. The only hunt I've ever done in this game that took me at least this long was Aquabritoros. And that was weeks of hunting. Weeks of spending a couple hours every other day, every 3 days hunting before I finally got it. And if this hunt is going the same way as that one, I don't honestly know if I want to go through it with it. But then there's my ego. I've already failed this hunt for 6 hours. Well, going on 8 hours now. Do I really want to just give up on it? It's very much sunken cost fallacy, I understand, but it's also just kind of infuriating because this thing should have shined by now, damn it. I mean, okay, I guess technically not. I guess we are technically under odds for this particular outbreak still. If we assume the 50 figure is accurate, we'll be at 250 after this sandwich. And the shiny odds are 1 in 512. So we'd have to do 5 more sandwiches to actually be at odds. But still. Bro. That's a lot to not even phase on. I do wonder if I can't get the shiny this stream. I mean, yeah, I guess it'll just depend on when I stream again tonight, whether or not I start with enough time to continue the hunt or if I have to start all over. If I have to start all over, I think we reset for outbreaks until we get the one on the other side of the river here. Because I'm just getting this awful feeling that this is just a bad location to hunt. See, look, he did it again. He went out to it and then he turned around like he wasn't going to fight it. It is getting to dusk soon, though, which is bad news bears. All right, well, that's the outbreak gone again. Damn it. I'll make it work, comma, thanks. I was so confident that when I started this hunt this morning that we would get it in short order. I mean, that's how it felt last time too, right? But it's actually kind of crazy how bad this hunt is going for me. The outbreak's gone, Steven. Why are you still KOing these things? Just reset. I've got... $22 hours. Actually, we have more time than I thought. I keep looking at my desktop time, my phone time, like real time, and thinking, oh, we have 13 hours. No, we don't. We have 20 hours. We have 20 hours because I set my Switch time back to midnight. I have to keep that in mind. I have more time than I feel like I do. How many times are you gonna make me enter my credentials? I've done this a dozen times. Is that a shiny Munchlax? Yo, that's fire. All right. How about this sandwich? This sandwich, please. Maybe this sandwich? That'd be super bueno. There's one right there. Man, I wonder if I can get... I mean, I hate to ask someone to go run to Best Buy for me, but I really don't want to leave the shiny hunt. What am I doing? It's definitely not going to be this one. Steven, what are you doing? Just use some common sense. That's all you have to do. Now look, I'm imagining that Poltergeist closed on the left side of the tree is shiny. I'm clearly imagining that. Right? Yes, I was. Damn it. Yo, I hate this hunt. I keep asking myself, why did I ever decide to become like a dedicated shiny hunter? Why do I do this to myself? Because, like, I'm clearly not having a good time here. I genuinely don't know how people do this, like, professionally. Like, I consider myself a very patient person. I am... Don't... Oh, hold on. HP. Is that it? Guys. He's refusing. Is this it? It is! It is! Okay. Now. What level are you? 62. Don't go anywhere. Let me just double check. Poltergeist, Cerebi. I'm pretty sure the only thing he can do to hurt himself is Memento. 62. Leaf Storm, Memento, Shadow Ball, Giga Drain. Okay. Alright. We got Duxie in front? Okay. If this is part of the outbreak, that's shiny. That is a shiny Poltergeist. We are going to imprison right the hell now. So you cannot Memento. You can't kill yourself. That's okay. We don't mind that, as long as we stay healthy. Okay, that's doing almost no damage. Then we're going to yawn. Put you to sleep. Increase your catch rate. Oh my goodness. Oh, we finally found it. If this is the outbreak, if it's an outbreak, then it's likely the masterpiece form. Okay. Where's Dusk Ball? Where's Dusk Ball? This ball is the whole reason I decided to rehunt this, because I already got it once in a luxury ball, and I decided I didn't like it. So. And we'll know right away when we catch it, if it's the correct form. Alright, that's fine. You're gonna go to sleep this turn. Should we... No, let's just throw the ball. Let's just throw the ball. We still have plenty of HP. Catch. Yes! Alright. Fingers and toes crossed. Fingers and toes crossed. This is the right form. If it's part of the outbreak, it likely is. Counterfeit. You have to be joking. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I cannot believe that. Really? Look, I know I said we were going to reset if we didn't get that, but, bro. That feels awful. Go away, Heracross. Look, I know I said we were going to reset. No, I'm... Oh, man. Stop KOing things while I think about this. How many KOs was that before we got that? If we save, we have to commit to forfeiting those Urban Mystica and having fewer spawns left to hunt from. I cannot believe that. So here's the thing. I technically do not have this form shiny yet. Damn it. I think I have to save. I think I have to save. I think I have to keep it. I know I said I was going to reset over it, but I'm a filthy liar, I guess. Man, that feels so bad. That feels awful that happened. Man. And now it's nighttime. It just happened to not be. So here's what I'm assuming happened. I'm assuming this wasn't from the outbreak. It just was a normal non-outbreak shiny. And that's why it wasn't the masterpiece form. Bro, that hurts so bad. We're not going to stop, though. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. I should have stopped immediately after getting it. Because I did just waste those extra encounters that I KO'd. And that was stupid and foolish and dumb, and I'm an idiot. Oh, man, that feels so bad that just happened. But we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. I don't know how many competitive Poltergeist builds there are. Maybe I'll turn this into... if there's another viable one, maybe I'll turn this into it. I don't know. The only reason I saved is because we don't already have this form shiny registered in home. And so I kind of feel compelled to keep it. That feels so bad. That being said, we definitely reset over the next counterfeit we get. No matter what. Because I don't need to. I will just take this one, put it in home, bring it back, evolve it, put it in home, and then I'll have the counterfeit form for both it and its evolution registered. Is there a good T word that means fake or phony? Man, I am actually so salty that happened. Don't do this again. Just fight the damn thing. Man. That had to have been not from the outbreak. That's the only... I mean, it's not the only possibility, but my understanding is that when spawned from an outbreak, the poltergeists are almost always masterpiece form. Man. But you know what? I'm going to stay positive here. We finally got a shiny on stream. Like recently, not 2 years ago. And it's technically my target. I am very salty though. And I'm pretty sure it didn't even have a mark. Like, if it had a mark at least, I would be pretty sure it doesn't have a mark. Let me check. If it at least had a mark, I wouldn't actually mind getting this, but yeah, no mark. No mark. Don't do it. Man, I can't believe that. Here's the thing. I can't even really be mad about it. I can't even really be mad. Now, here's the thing. Normally, when I hunt multiples of the same target, I make a point to get them different balls. I have the authentic and luxury, and now I have the counterfeit and dusk. I'm wondering to myself if am I happy with that? Am I content accepting that? Because now it actually feels like it makes sense. Having the masterpiece form in the luxury ball and the counterfeit in the dusk ball actually feels thematically correct. So I'm wondering, do I want to keep going? Because all of a sudden, I don't hate it. All of a sudden, I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. And I can always hunt this again later if I want to, right? It's not like I have to forever be done with poltergeist hunts. We're definitely going to play out the rest of this sandwich, the rest of this outbreak. It'd be silly not to. But the more I think about it, the more I don't hate it. Because here's the thing, right? Now, if I get the authentic form, the masterpiece form, whatever you call it, do I also catch that in the dusk ball? Then I'll have 2 dusk ball shiny Synesty. You know, I'm actually not that mad. I'm actually not that mad. This was always just a supplementary hunt anyway. It was never supposed to be a long, dedicated, extended thing. This was always supposed to be a Band-Aid hunt. And so the question is, do I accept the counterfeit? Knowing I already have the masterpiece form. I kind of feel like I do. I kind of feel like I say, hey, this actually works. And if I decide down the road that that luxury ball is going to drive me crazy after all, like it has been, I can always come back to this hunt. The outbreak's gone. We're going to stay, though. We still have the sandwich active. We could always get another shiny. Don't do that. Just fight the damn thing. Every time you do that, it makes my heart skip a beat. Hold on. I'm sorry. I have to ask about this on Discord. Okay. Here's my issue. 2 weeks ago, I managed the authentic / masterpiece shiny Sinistra. I was happy with it for a week before deciding that I actually hated having it in a luxury ball. Despite it being thematic. Thematically appropriate. So between Thursday and this morning, I said, I've been shiny hunting a second one. For about 8 hours combined. I finally get the shiny in a dusk ball, which is the ball I wanted. However, now that I have the counterfeit, I'm starting not to hate the luxury ball masterpiece form. And it feels more appropriate than ever. Do I call this a successful hunt? Or do I keep going for the dusk masterpiece? Whoa, still at this? Look, okay, look. We got the shiny. We got a shiny. It is a shiny Poltergeist. In the ball I want. You can't see the ball through my fat head, but there it is. However, just hit an ad break. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I'll wait. All right, I'm back. Okay, so here's the thing. as you can see, we did get a shiny. We got the shiny Poltergeist, and it's in the correct ball, which was the whole point of this hunt. Was I had the Masterpiece form in Luxury Ball, and it kind of drove my brain crazy because it wasn't in Dusk Ball. So we got the shiny in a Dusk Ball. Only problem is it is in fact a counterfeit form, not a Masterpiece form, which was my target. Now, I know the goal was to get shiny Masterpiece form in Dusk Ball, but now that I have the counterfeit form, I kind of don't hate my original Luxury Ball Masterpiece form shiny. And so I'm debating, should I, where's the evolution item? Should I, Pants, no, not right now, Pants, you bad cat. Should I continue the hunt for the Masterpiece form? Or should I accept the counterfeit form and just keep both? Because I usually don't keep two of the same species in the same ball. And so it would feel kind of weird to have both Masterpiece and counterfeit form in Dusk Ball. Where are my cups at? Where the hell are my cups? Did I skip? Did I miss them? Pants, I can't see through you. Masterpiece. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so Unremarkable. It's obviously not the Masterpiece form, but I kind of don't hate it. I kind of think we have both forms shiny. The Luxury Ball, Luxury, God, that word sounds so weird in my ears all of a sudden. The Luxury Ball for the Masterpiece form suddenly seems great. I know I hated it before, but now I kind of love it. So I think we accept this counterfeit form in the Dusk Ball, and we call this a successful hunt after all. Right? Is that the play? Pants, you gotta get down, bud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like that's what we do. We're gonna play out the last 10 minutes of the sandwich. The outbreak's gone. I could always reset to get the outbreak back. But I'm gonna play out the last 10 minutes of the sandwich because we could always get another shiny. I'm not expecting another shiny, but it's always possible. But I am thinking that we're gonna keep both. We're gonna keep the Masterpiece form as it is, and accept the counterfeit form as it is. It just feels right now, and I kind of wish I had known that going into this hunt. But just over 8 hours for this one shiny was kind of brutal, not gonna lie. It should not have taken this long to get it. Ugh, cat pants, now I got your fur over my face. Note to self, when you run to the store later, after the stream, buy a new brush for the cat. Because, God, do they need it with their summer coats coming in. I had a brush for them, but I have no idea what happened to it. It disappeared one day, and I could never find it. Realistically, it's actually probably under my bed somewhere. But if you saw how my room was laid out, everything's kind of packed in tight like a can of sardines. And so pulling off my mattress to search under the bed would just be a disaster. That's the one downside to my current apartment, for as much as I like it, is space is at a minimum. Is at a premium, as they say. All of these damn ghosts that aren't Poltergeist. Now, last year, I shiny hunted. Was it last year? It was after ZA was announced, but before it came out. I shiny hunted every confirmed Mega Pokemon returning for ZA in this game that I could. And obviously with... Oh my god, what is this ghost called? Gengar. With Gengar obviously being a returning Mega, I hunted shiny Gastly here. It wasn't a long hunt, but it was an annoying hunt because I did not realize at the time that despite it looking pretty significantly different in most other contexts, in this game, standard Gastly and shiny Gastly look very similar. And by the time I noticed the difference, I was convinced I must have passed by, despawned a handful of shinies. So that felt kind of bad. I did eventually get, I actually got 2. No, I got 1. I hunted them again in ZA, and I did 2 different shinies in ZA. Actually, I think I did 3 different shiny Gengar in ZA. I did 2 in a Dusk Ball with 2 different builds, and then 1 in a Premier Ball with the same build as another one. Because I Mega Gengar shiny looks so good, and the Premier Ball fits it perfectly. But the Dusk Ball is the thematically appropriate ball. So I hunted it 3 times and did different builds and different balls because I'm just weird like that. But all that is ignoring the more important fact that we are facing now. Now that this hunt is officially done, and it is done, I'm committed, I'm happy. We accept what we got. Now that that's done, since this was always meant to be a secondary, tertiary hunt, we can go back to hunting the shiny Sinistea in Shield. Which... I lost my train of thought, I'm sorry. Which I never wanted to stop hunting, but because I got so in my head about the Pokeball that my Sinistcha was in, I felt compelled to put it on pause to do this stupid hunt. So thank goodness it's over. We get to go back to Smashing Tea during tonight's stream. I'm not doing it today. I do have somewhere to be in, well, 3 minutes. I did say I was going to probably end in 3 minutes, but I'm going to go until, I don't know, not noon. We'll go a little bit longer. We're definitely going to see this sandwich through. And then we'll do a few more things before we call it a day. And then I got to go run some errands. I got to go to the grocery store. I got to run to Best Buy. Actually, crap. I think I'm going to have to go to Walmart of all places. I got to buy a stupid brush for the cats, and I can't buy one of those at Best Buy. And I seriously doubt they're going to be at a grocery store either. I know they tend to have like a small section for pets in grocery stores, or at least the ones around here do. So maybe I can find one there at Food Lion, but I'm not gonna bank on it. It might just be quicker. The Walmart's right across the street from Best Buy in my town, so I might just. God, I hate Walmart. It's such a. Oh, I was talking about it earlier. I hate shopping in general. I hate shopping so much. I don't want to go into a store. I don't want to have to browse through aisles and go up and down all these rows looking for my shit. It drives me crazy. It feels like a waste of time, and I can't stand it. My coworker loves to shop. All my coworkers love to shop. My youngest sister is a shopaholic. But myself and my boss are in complete agreement. Shopping is the worst. I don't even like shopping online, like Amazon and stuff. I'm like, can I just pay someone to do this for me? I know that's such a lazy first world way of looking at things. It just, it messes with something in my brain. Something about it just goes haywire. But I'm pretty sure my youngest sister, who would, if I really wanted to, I could pay her $50 and she would go shop for me. but I'm pretty sure she couldn't do it last minute like this. I'd have to like arrange it yesterday or something like that. And the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking those jalapeno poppers are probably going to happen. I think I'm going to go buy the ingredients and whip those together. I'll whip those together and bake them at the same time I bake my chicken for my meal prep this week. And God, it's so bad for me. Like, at least it's not like El Charo or some other place where they deep fry them. Like, I guess that's the only saving grace I have going for me with my jalapeno poppers. But they're still not great for you. It's a lot of cheese. A lot of cheese. A lot of fat. But as I said, I probably won't make them today. Because I do want to get back home, get to bed. Because now I do think I probably will be able to make it to bed by 1 o'clock. Assuming I leave before 11:30. And I think I probably will. But how much is the long run on this? A minute and a half. Yeah. So assuming I do get to the store, get everything I need for meal prep, run to Best Buy, get what I need, and be back here no later than 12:30, then I should be in bed by 1 and asleep by 2. Pants, we just went through this, dude. We just went through this. I can't see when you're in my face. I'm sure the stream loves you. You're such a handsome boy. But, you're fat and in my way. And your stupid hair, your fur, and your dander get all up in my face and make everything itch. Oh. That would be the worst if I suddenly developed a cat allergy, because I don't know what I would do. Because I didn't ask for you. I never wanted you, but you are my responsibility now. Actually, both of my cats were complete accidents. I've told this story a few times on stream, but neither one of them were ever supposed to be mine. I was never looking for a cat. I love cats. I love dogs. I'm an animal person. My craziest shiny ever was a shiny Beldum after 3 seconds. What? 3 seconds? I had a pretty crazy shiny hunt recently. Well, relatively recently. I'm trying to think what it was. Are you? No, your HP's low, right? Okay, yeah, your HP's low. I was gonna say there was no way that was a shiny. Okay, you had me going for a second. What shiny was it? It was something crazy. It was a Matsuda hunt. I was hatching eggs, and I got it in like 4 eggs. What was it? The sandwich expired, right? Okay. We're going to save the game. What was it? What of my... It was BDSP, I'm pretty sure. I've done Fion, Kricketune, Carnivine. Hold on, let me just check. Let me just check my stuff. Maybe it wasn't BDSP. I guess I could check Discord, because I know I shared it in Discord. And I could probably search for it, but... Actually, hold on. Hold on. Actually, because I would have recorded it. Where's the filter? Was it? I got the Teddiursa super fast, but I wasn't hunting for this specifically. So the shiny Teddiursa is definitely not it. That's not even a shiny Teddiursa. Where is it? Okay, that is a shiny Teddiursa, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. No, that one took a while. I think it was BDSP, but I could be wrong. It could be any of the Switch games. So I'm just checking. For the record, every Pokemon in that box is a shiny I hunted for Legend ZA. That was the project I said where I was hunting all of the megas. What is this? This is Mousehold? Tandem Mouse? Yeah. But no, that was a dedicated hunt. It was I'm almost 100% sure it was a Matsuda hunt. I don't know what that is. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay. It could have been that Kricketune. This Kricketune, Xylo Ren, is from BDSP. Was it Green Milk? No, Green Milk was from Omega Ruby. This is the Poltergeist, the first one. Yeah, I got that one crazy fast. I got that in 8. Was that 8 encounters? I didn't record this hunt. Okay, so it wasn't in Scarlet. Pants, buddy, if you're gonna lay here, you've got to get off my arms. It could have been Pants. Move your face, bud. Let's see. It could have been Shield. Let me check. No, those are both Dynamax Avengers. Parents, I can't see through you. I think it had to have been BDSP. Let's see. That's Heatran. What are you? Was it Kricketune? No, I feel like Kricketune took a little bit. Sorry, Kricketot. What? Where is my... There's no way I didn't record that. There's no way. Oh, no. This save was on my Switch OLED at the time, right? Because I had... What was I doing? I had some reason that I had to transfer the save to my OLED. There was something going on. I think it was probably an outbreak of all things. And so I had to transfer my BDSP to my OLED. That way I could do that separately without interfering. So the hunt I'm thinking of might not even be on the Switch. Yeah, I guess it's not. Let me check. Hold on. Is it on my NSO app still? I'm gonna guess probably not, because those get deleted after 30 days. Yeah. Shoot, I don't know what it was. But it happened so crazy fast that I was super... It was LGM. I know exactly who it was. It was LGM. Or BHM, whatever the first stage of that Pokemon is. I'm pretty sure it's LGM. I got that in 4 eggs. 4 eggs. I remember now. And I do have that saved on my Switch OLED, which is somewhere. I don't know. It's... Where's my Switch OLED? It's right there. I see it on my shelf. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it on Discord. Shiny Pokemon LGM. Messages. Media. Was it not? No. Hold on. It was either... It wasn't Maractus, because I did 3 Gen 5 hunts on Shield back-to-back. Matsuda hunts. It was Sigilyph, Maractus, and LGM. I'm almost certain it was LGM. I don't know why this matters so much to me, but I kind of want to know. But I share most of my shiny hunts in the shiny Pokemon Discord, so I don't know why I wouldn't be there. I don't know. I can't track down the video right now, but I'm almost 100% sure that that's what that was. My most recent really crazy fast hunt. 4 eggs for shiny LGM. All right, what we need to do. This is Gen 4. Where's my... Oh, it's right here. It's a BHM now. Yeah, okay, so this was back in March. Yeah. Because I got this March 3rd, March 2nd, and then this one I think took several days of off and on shiny hunting. I actually only wanted this one. I was really only targeting the shiny Maractus because I've always liked Maractus. And then someone else in the shiny Pokemon Discord was hunting that as well as Sigilyph and LGN. I'm like, you know what? I want those two. So I got them. However, the main reason I'm here right now is to drop this here to register its shiny counterfeit form. And then we're going to go back in and pull it back out because it is important to me to register each form in home. I don't think it'll register both forms shiny if you only deposit one. So I wanted to make sure I did that before I evolved it. Put it back, Poltergeist. And then I guess off stream, I will spec it out and give it moves and IVs and all that crap. Bottle caps, mints, etc., etc. But we will go ahead and evolve it on stream. That's not Scarlet. There we go. Oh no, of course, now my camera's gonna... Oh. That's one thing I can't wait to do is finally buy a new camera with an actual zoom and all that crap. Still kind of blurry. Is that better? Can't see shit without my glasses. Not better, but it's okay. You're not here to see my mug anyway. All right, Poltergeist. Let's go ahead and evolve you. Where did we see your cup? Shouldn't it be down here near the bottom, near the DLC items? Maybe I'm wrong. That happens on occasion. Really wouldn't mind if this camera focused up though. Sometimes when I'm wearing glasses, it just refuses. I don't know why. I guess maybe some kind of facial recognition thing. Whatever. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Here it is. Unremarkable teacup. Let's go ahead and use it. Poltergeist is evolving. 8.5 hours later. It's a good thing there are no stat differences or move differences between these forms, because then I really will would have felt compelled to get the Masterpiece form in the Duskwall. But I'm actually pretty happy with this. Yeah, I guess that's it, isn't it? There it is, everybody. We got the not original target, but we got the shiny. So with that, we're gonna have to go ahead and end it here. Like I said, I got somewhere I gotta be. Should have been there an hour and 15 minutes ago, but it's really not a huge deal. But I just got errands to run, and then I gotta get to bed. I got off work at 7 a.m. and I'm pretty damn tired. So I'm going to go take care of that stuff, get home, grab a shower, go to bed, and then I will be back hopefully by 10 p.m. for more streaming, or tea smashing specifically. And we'll go until about 4 a.m., I think. At least that's the plan. But, until then, thank you everyone who came out to watch. It's always appreciated to have you guys in chat. I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic day.